Several people have gone missing near the Grand Pianta statue in Bianco Square. What the heck? What are they talking about? I don't remember any news about people going missing. I've heard of, like, the princess getting captured. Lincoln Park want candy bars stuck in their divide. Let's watch that instead. Listen to this. Ooh. I want to watch Linkin Park dies in the end. Linkin Park accidentally bends their new iPhone 6 Plus. Oh God, no. Yes, thank you for telling me. Anyway. Oh wow, my health is critically low. Gay Bieber, yeah, you got that right. Bustin' Jeeber. Hello, it's Linkin Park killing Justin Bieber because he wouldn't shut up. Your voice takes me one step closer to the edge. Shut up! I'm about to break! Because, you know, who doesn't want to see a YouTube poop of Linkin Park stabbing Justin Bieber repeatedly because he wouldn't shut up? The Scribble Doodle Man himself. You jerk. How do I know it's no joke? It's not my fault that the thing is still there. Oh, you're gonna tell me about that like several minutes after I first discovered it? Fine, go home. You know, I would love it if she went home right now. Hi, Jacob. Why? What's up? Contrause. Rustin Heber. Rom Bruce. Yeah, no, I would not mind at all if the princess went home. Oh, now hang on a minute. The life meter went back to 4. Why? Does this thing have like 2 different life meters? Like in Mario Galaxy, but it only shows you one at a time when you're either in water or in the air. No, I'm gonna say it again. This thing like took forever to figure out. I don't know why it wasn't nearly as easy as the first piranha plant that I did. So here's the goopy piranha plant, right? I hit him once, but now it won't let me hit him again. No matter how hard I try. And yes, by the way, and eventually I did figure it out. You have to, like, aim for his mouth only when it's open. I'll try to remember that, but chances are I'm going to forget. See, now it goes back into inactivity, and I have to summon it again. Because reasons. Thanks, Mario Sunshine, for being so impossible after the first shine. God damn. Whoa, hang on a minute. I was about to send myself a super chat. Mario World is better. 10,000 sub hype? Yeah, I'd like that. I summoned the Goopy Beast. And now I'm critically low in life again. Fantastic. How much harder can this game get even though I've only collected one shine? God. Oh, hi, Kitten Castle. I don't think he's in the stream, but he just wanted to say hi. But, so hi. How are you? A Woomy appears. Okay, so there's another one of those M's that they were referring to. Oh, hey, another blue coin. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get to that shine sprite, right? But I, like, tried all this shit that I could, but I don't think I can access it. Is it true that I can't access it? Tell me yes or no. The direct tomorrow? Yeah, no, I'm not... What time is the direct? Chances are I'm not going to be able to watch it, but whatever the... Even if I can, I probably won't. I wonder what happens if... I wonder what would happen if I sent myself a super chat. Just shut up, DEBS. I don't care. So at this point I figured out two things. You can't long jump. Can you still triple jump though? I just noticed that you can double jump. But can you triple jump? That's the question. And you can ground pound though, that's good. Love how later in the first area the game introduces, you know, blue coin puzzles where, yeah, you know. Oh, is that supposed to be a cannon? I'd like that. Shut up, Debs. What do we have in here? Oh, nothing. Absolute nothing. Fantastic. Why do I even bother? So defeating this okay. Oh, okay, finally I get it. Yeah, it took me like way too long. Oh, Shadow Mario is back? That's pretty cool. No, hang on a minute. Does that princess not see the real Mario? Right near that piranha plant? Oh, you know, move to the left. Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit happened, that's what happened. Stop the criminal in his tracks with some water. Oh, so there's one of those blue coin puzzles that I was telling you about. I was like looking all over the stage trying to find it. Except I don't think I did. Not the first time. I cannot speak so profoundly enough on how stupid this plot is. You saved me, thanks a bundle, blah 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 blah. Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom has been kidnapped. Where have I heard that before? The suspected kidnapper was last seen escaping through the Eastern Fruit Market. ... Honestly, shooting water while moving doesn't seem worth it to me. So yeah, here's a guy, me, who gets distracted with red X's everywhere. I'm just trying to find those blue coins. How much longer do I spend looking for the blue coins? I hope not much longer. Of course, I may have told you before. I definitely did tell you before, but... Okay. Now, do I get distracted by these M's? I hope not. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Okay, good. Shut up, Flood. Let me concentrate on hitting what's-his-face, Shadow Mario. Did I get him? I didn't get him, did I? Every time he gets me, I have bad feelings about whether I got him too. Shut up. I'm trying, Peach. Honestly. Okay, how many times do I have to spray him down? This seems like overkill. Okay, so I know I got him that time. Did I get him that time, though? Like, it's so hard to tell. I don't get it. Oh, there we go. I got him again. Well, that's good. Okay, there was no way I could have missed him there, but apparently I did. Unbelievable. Fantastic. There we go, I got him again. And again. This really is overkill, guys. And shut up with the Debs alerts, I know. Oh, finally. What are you talking about? I'm sure I saw that person out on the airstrip. He's responsible for this. Chase him. Yeah, but if I chase him, you'll get kidnapped again. Then Bowser will show up out of complete nowhere and kidnap you. I think that's the second time I've saved him. Blah, 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 blah. Where do I go from here? Honestly. Should be reading fan fiction right now, but I've just gone completely bananas from watching this playthrough over and over and over. And me doing the same repetitive motions. Bowser sat in the corner of a small, musty dungeon room. A room clearly too small to contain him. He took up nearly half of the room, and when he tried to lay down, either his face or his tail brushed the bars of the prison door. Obviously, the Toads hadn't really believed they would have ever captured Bowser and contained him in a cell. Well, now they had. And soon they were going to execute him as well as the grand finale to the numerous hangings of the troop he had brought with him. Presumably, they were going to have Mario kill him in some special way. But the humiliation of getting beaten by some random Toad may have been even worse than the upcoming execution. Bowser had been ready to grab Peach and roar at the rope troopers, but he had come upon their knocked out bodies with the Toad standing above them. Behind the Toad, Peach scurried out of the room and slammed the door shut, at which point the Toad leapt at Bowser. And then Bowser couldn't stand to think about it. Bowser suddenly heard the opening of a nearby door. Oh, that was simple. Was someone coming that Bowser could take his anger out on? Bowser perked his head up and looked out his cell door. When whatever Toad was coming came walking by the door, Bowser was going to light them up. Oh wait, this Toad was running towards his death. Did someone this foolish truly exist? Bowser backed up a little into the darkness. He wanted to surprise whatever little idiot was coming. Damn it, Penta gasped. He had forgotten how deep and long the dungeons got. At first he appreciated how cool the dungeons were compared to the outside heat, but he was getting so worked up that it didn't matter. Peach's guards were catching up to him, so he needed to find Bowser fast. Penta took a quick look into each of the cells he passed along his run, but Bowser wasn't in any of them. Wait, was that a shell? Thump! Penta fell to the ground as a gigantic burst of flame exploded out of the cell he had just passed. The Toad guards that had been right behind him were engulfed, their screams exploding in Penta's ears. Penta crawled away as fast as he could and then turned back, watching the guards die in the blistering heat. The fire burned up the Toads extremely fast and then began to simmer down. Penta crawled back over near Bowser's cell, but kept just outside firing range. But Bowser? Wait, Penta stammered. What the hell? Who are you? I thought I killed you all, growled Bowser. A large scratching sound, clearly Bowser dragging his nails on the ground, echoed from inside the cell. Bowser, I want to make a deal with you. And help you escape. Oh shit. What's the next chapter? House 2? Oh yeah, and then I spend the next 20 minutes looking for the square. Like, I'm almost positive that this is a square, but I don't know where in the square I'm supposed to look. Like, there's a door right there that it doesn't look like I can go in. Are you slacking off? And clean up those walls now, slacker. Like, I don't know why I didn't just spray them with water. Like, holy shit. I could have just easily told them how pissed I was at them. A 1-up after collecting 66 coins? Huh. What use do I have of using the map? And then watch my life get like totally drained. Well, not exactly totally drained, but then reset to whatever it was that before I jumped in, you know? Whatever the hell it was. Oh, I guess I'll never find out. Where it always. Okay, chapter 4 is house part 2, I guess. Where it always. It will save you. The voice was compassionate and friendly, and Liam desperately wished it was real. Waking up, he immediately gripped the charm around his neck, which felt like it had been shaking, and took several deep breaths. It was nighttime, and the room was dark, or dank. The light of the moon cast a beam through a nearby tiny window, and the laughing of boos could be heard outside. Liam felt like he wasn't going to get back to sleep, so he tried sitting up. He was able to easily, and he fell back again in sheer surprise. He tried wiggling his fingers and moving his feet, and found that he was completely okay. It seemed the cake he had eaten earlier had healed him. Now it was time to get out of there. Even in the time he had been thinking and the small periods of waking he had had during the day's rest, Liam had realized that something bad was happening in the cabin. He was starting to vaguely remember a scathing, unearthly voice in his sleep, and whenever he inhaled enough air, he could catch that awful, mysterious, underlying scent again. Liam climbed out of the bed and held on to the side as he made sure he could walk again. He started to slowly move around the room, hoping to perhaps find a picture of himself or something that would confirm that this was actually his home. Doesn't seem like some place I would want to live. Right now, yeah, it's actually 11:24. I don't know, big dog. Do I read my chat? Well, when I'm watching my pre-recorded playthroughs over and over, it gets pretty boring, so I want to read fan fiction to pass the time. That means, of course, that, you know, I barely have enough time to... Maybe it's because... I bet it's because my capture card sucks. I wonder if Nightbot... Wonder if I accidentally disabled Nightbot from this chat, you know? Liam opened the door that was closest to him and found a small room almost entirely stuffed full of books, with a small space for a window in the back. Going in, he turned on a small lamp, and then proceeded to try to look through the books. To his bafflement, however, they were all in some bizarre language he had never seen before. He continued checking books, but the only thing he managed to accomplish was getting a ton of dust in his face. He suppressed his violent urge to sneeze and headed back into the room he had woken up in. Oh, finally I'm in Bianco Hills. Like, that took long enough. Over and over and over and over and over and gay. There were 2 other doors left in the house. One of them led outside, while Liam guessed that the other led to his mother's bedroom. The kitchen, however, was directly connected to the room he was currently in. He entered the kitchen and immediately regretted it. First the strange smell hit him like a bullet bill as soon as he entered, and second, it was absolutely freezing. Even though he couldn't remember anything before the last 12 or so hours, he was pretty sure this was the coldest place he had been in his entire life. He would have turned around and left, but this strange layout of the room had captured his curiosity. The right side of the room was completely normal for a kitchen. All of the normal appliances, such as a fridge, an oven, a microwave, etc. On the left side of the room, however, was nothing. except a large hole at the very far end of the room. Wes started to walk over, covering his nose as the smell grew stronger and stronger. What the hell is that smell, and why is it so familiar? Liam thought, approaching the hole. Death. Red. Liam fell back and covered his mouth to stop himself from screaming. The hole was filled with the various body parts of a multitude of species. Koopas, Goombas, toads, Shy Guys, and even twisted, disfigured things that Liam couldn't recognize. It was all the things that whoever actually lived here didn't eat. A monstrous, gory, bloody soup of leftovers. What he had smelled all day was the scent of death, of rotting flesh and fresh dead. They had been the meals of the house's occupant. Meals, meal, Liam, meal. Oh God. It had been too long since Mario had left. Way too long, Luigi decided. He had even begun to ration his bread as insurance. He knew it was kind of strange how paranoid he was, but he knew it'd have to come in handy sometime. Luigi carefully divided another 6 of his bread and ate it, keeping an eye on the clock above his bed. Alright, I have 2 hours until the next bite, Luigi decided. He lied back, happy that a clock was within view. Or was he happy? Luigi was becoming slowly aware that the clock was more of a curse than a blessing, as it was carefully recording all of the time that Mario was gone, and all of the time that Luigi had to imagine what had happened to Mario. The clock was feeding both his tendencies for paranoia and his tendencies for carefully keeping track of the time. That's amazing. Canada. Well, hey, Maddie, thank you for the super chat, dude. And I was like, what the heck was that? I wonder if... And I don't know where that came from, but, you know, whatever. Am I actually able to get up there? Okay. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so if it's in blue, I imagine it's for the water. Okay. Along with the bread, the water had its own schedule as well. 1 sip of water every 4 hours. Water was more important to survival than food, so he had to ration it more carefully. Despite how much his stomach hurt, the rationing was becoming fun. When Luigi got to take a bite of bread and a sip of water at the same time, it was exciting. Luigi felt like he was enjoying a special meal then. The pain from the battle still affected him, however. Just leaning in a certain direction would bring on a burst of pain. Well, at least he wasn't one of those poor bastards on the floor. Mario had done a real number on them. They had been absolutely slaughtered. Luigi kind of wished that Mario would clean up the bodies before he had left, but of course, Peach was a priority here. Yep, who cares about the Luigi? Luigi thought bitterly. Who cares about the Luigi when there's a good old Mario so goddamn super? He is so strong and he is so great. And the stupid toads create all of the historical video games around the Mario, Luigi sighed. He knew it was spiteful and kind of pointless to blame the toads. They were practically forced to follow Peach's orders, producing games like Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario 64. To be accurate, Luigi had been involved in both of the events those games had been based on, and yet his name wasn't in either of the titles. Even worse, they had completely removed him from 64. Luigi decided that once this was over, he was going to ask Peach exactly what was going on here. Suddenly, 2 things happened almost simultaneously. The last Magic Koopa, apparently still alive, groaned from around the corner. Then the clock on the wall, tilted from Mario's fight, fell and shattered into pieces on the ground. Okay, well, I'm playing this on my Wii, and I have... Well, I was playing this on my Wii, to answer your question, and I just connected a standard wired GameCube controller, which I think works a lot better than the wireless controller that I had used for Super Mario World many, many, many years ago. Lol, why did I do that? Wait, can Mario still take damage from super large heights? Fine. Fine, let's go, Peach spat. The Toad guards that had approached her nodded and began to escort her down to the dark castle courtyard. Peach should have been sleeping, but things had not gone well after the unruly Toad had made it into the dungeons. Apparently he had unlocked the door to Bowser's cell and had even used Bowser to kill 4 or 5 Toad guards. He and Bowser had attempted to escape, but the Toad guards had barricaded the dungeon door and would not let them out. This had gone all day now, but Bowser was slowly beginning to break the barricade down, and the Toad guards were beginning to panic. The rebellious Toad had called through the barricade and offered that if Peach came to talk, then they'd come out peacefully. When asked to elaborate, he'd refused to comment. The Toad guards were furious and terrified, and Cod had begun to get ready to beat the pulp out of the rebellious Toad and Bowser. However, for Peach, the nonsense had gone on long enough. If Bowser managed to break the barricade down, he could immediately go on a rampage that could kill several Toads, and the rebellious Toad could escape in the process. She was already irritated at Mario's absence. She didn't need further chaos to occur. So it was simple. If she came down and talked through the barricade, Bowser would stop destroying the barricade, and he and the rebellious Toad would remain in the dungeons. She didn't know what they hoped to accomplish through all this, but as long as she talked with them, she could buy time for Mario and his brother to possibly appear. "Hello, Bowser," Peach called sarcastically. The door to the dungeons had been covered up by several layers of farming equipment, including a tractor, and Peach had to wonder if Bowser could actually hear her sweet, quiet voice. There was a moment of silence, and then, still nothing. Cod stood nearby, tense. Peach sighed and shrugged her shoulders. "Bowser? Bowser, if you have something to say..." Underneath the layers of equipment, the door to the dungeon slammed open. Everything that had been piled against it was sent flying, including the tractor, which landed a few feet away on top of an unfortunate Toad. Oof. Punk. The various sharp farming equipment went sailing as well. Most of it managed to miss the Toad standing around, although one large pitchfork almost hit Cod. When he sidestepped it, it stabbed right through one of his adoring fans' head behind him, who died instantly. Peach, who could have easily been impaled, was only cut on the leg a little by a shovel. Bowser leapt out of the dungeon door and grabbed Peach with a gigantic hand, rolling several feet over the dusty courtyard before coming to a stop about 15 feet away from the door. Penter stepped out quietly. Oh shit, Peach gets kidnapped even in this fanfic? Well, that's just fan-fucking-tastic. Thanks, Magicupa 981. Ugh. Why do I even bother? So what if they like vibration? I hate vibration. Which I know it's I'm aware it's referred to as rumble in the GameCube, but I still hate it. And then there's the blue coins. You remember those on Mario 64, right? They were great. They got you five regular coins, but those 100 coin missions still suck dick. But here, the currency. For what? Shine sprites. And then I realized I gotta do this all over again. That's great. The moment I realized that I can't shoot it from up there. It's pretty bad. Okay, good. I actually got a blue coin. So yeah, once again I get distracted by trying to collect all the blue coins. Even though that shouldn't be possible. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Ooh, wave the swallow. And Blaze the Cat. Ooh. Oh, don't mind me, now I'm just scrolling through my Twitter feed because I can. Okay, those balls are troublesome. Trouble. Wormy. If you hold down R until it dicks. Ugh. Okay, how did I not get it that time? How long does it take for me to figure shit like this out? I can just imagine one of those little spiky things. Oh, there you go. Yep. Did I get it now? Yes? Good. Thank God, that took forever. Oh, now Shine just magically appears on the ground. Okay. It took me like an hour to get 2 shines. Yeah. How do you think I feel about my ability to complete this game after a stunt like that? Huh? Does it honestly look like I want to continue playing this game? Given how long it takes me to get just 2 goddamn shines? It should be... Yeah, I'm done with this recording. Well, bye.